I will leave the names of all products in the description box. And I started off with already primed face and primed eyelids. I'm just gonna pack this pink shade on and blend it out towards my creases. I just continuously packed it on and blended it out into my creases, all the way into the middle, just about the middle of my eyelid. Using the same brush, I went in with my next color and started laying it on top of my first color and just blended it out towards my outer V. For anybody who may not know what the outer V is, it's just the outer corner of your eye. This eyeshadow is very, very pigmented, so when I did pack it into my outer V, I used a very moderate amount of it. It is an absolute must that I make sure all of my eyeshadow is properly blended, and I use a fluffy blending brush to do so. At this point, I'm basically just making sure everything is blended out smoothly and I don't have any harsh lines. Here I'm using my eyeliner and I am going to wing my eyeliner, which I also forgot to mention in the beginning that I did use tape. The tape is really helpful when trying to create a really precise look, and I really wanted this look to be real clean and kind of smoked out on my edges. After removing the tape, I'm just going to go in with the same concealer that I used to prime my eyelid to prime my lower lash line. The face part of my makeup to me is always the easiest because my routine is basically the same. The only thing that might change is basically the choice of foundation or concealer that I use. Also, I have really oily skin, so I did spray a little setting spray before I started blending out my foundation. And I'm a little disappointed because this is the foundation that I always use, but Maybelline has clearly changed their formula up a little bit, and this ain't really my color no more. Also, when blending out your foundation, be sure to always blend into your hairline, down your neck, into your ears, anything in close proximity to your face, blend into it. I applied the same colors in the same order as I did my eyelid to my lower lash line. I'm not really sure what kind of brush this is because honestly I did get that out of a paint set and I really like these brushes, but they're not really for makeup. But anyway, I used that brush to apply the concealer that I'm going to use to highlight. I basically just highlight under my eyelids, down the bridge of my nose, up my forehead, that space in between your nose and your top lip. I don't know what that is. Your Cupid's bow. And I know most people do highlight their chin, but I don't. For whatever reason, my nose don't ever start running until I do my makeup. So I just blend both sides and up my Cupid's bow, down my nose very well, and I try to make sure there are no harsh lines. In this video, I am going to contour my nose, which I normally don't because I do like the natural look of my nose. I don't really care for a slimmer nose, but for the sake of this video, I am going to contour my nose. I use a loose powder to set all of the same places that I highlighted. I don't use a concealer to contour with. I just use a powder because I do have oily skin, and all that concealer is just a no-no for me. I'm trying to keep this voiceover to a minimum, so I will at a later date do a more in-depth video about highlighting and contouring and product placement. After dusting off my loose powder, I always go in with a darker color that's closer to my skin tone and go over that because my loose powders usually are pretty light. And after all that, I'm basically done. I just go in with my blush, and if I use highlighter, a little highlighter on my cheekbones and the peak of my nose. I like for my lipstick to have a matte finish, so I normally go in, I either exfoliate or just go in with, like I just did, a paper towel and just scrub a little bit so my lips won't crack. And do not apply no lipstick without lining your lips first. I hardly ever wear lipstick and don't do a little ombre with it. And you have to always blend your lipstick out when you do a ombre look.